There was a member of the church, a man named Paul Adams. He lived in Arizona with his wife and small daughter. He worked for the Border Patrol. And when he was not working for the Border Patrol, he would spend time at home sexually abusing and even raping his young daughter. This went on for some time. Then he went to his bishop, feeling some kind of compunction about what it was he was doing. He went to his bishop and confessed to his bishop what it was that he was doing to his daughter in their home. The bishop did what a bishop is supposed to do in the Mormon church, which is he has a hotline that he's supposed to call in situations like this. That hotline goes directly to Curtin McConkie. There is a screener who screens calls. There's probably multiple screeners who screen calls, but he talks to a screener. The screener takes down some notes to keep the details fresh. It's a bit of a complicated story. And then the screener recognizes that this is one of the reports where the LDS Church could be in trouble. And so what they do is they pass it on to an attorney who works for Curtin McConkie. And now the attorney talks to the bishop. By the way, some of this I am embellishing on, but only slightly, because I will tell you that what has been learned from the investigative reporting on this case is that when the screener gets the call, they either make no notes at all, or if they do make notes, they destroy those notes by the end of every business day. So there is nothing to connect them with this case. They are not a witness in this case, and they can't become a witness in this case. Then it goes to the attorney who talks to the bishop, and now the attorney can't be a witness in the case because they've got this attorney-client relationship going, right? Okay, this is how they play hide the ball. But what happened then was that the Curtin McConkie lawyer pulls up the statute that applies in Arizona where this happened, because the bishop is operating under Arizona law, because that's where he lives. He pulls up the statute, which we're going to look at in some detail here in a second. I'm just giving you the overview right now. This Curtin McConkie lawyer, whose name we have now too, and we'll mention that, what he did was he looked at the statute and he saw that the statute gives the bishop and gives the church permission to contact police in a situation like this. It is up to the church whether they want to call the police or whether they think that not calling the police is somehow a better move. The Curtin McConkie lawyer told the bishop, don't call the police, even though the statute gave the bishop permission to call the police. The move on the church was, don't call the police. So the bishop did not call the police, and the molestation and sexual abuse of Paul Adams' daughter continued for another 7 years. And in the middle of this, after this happened, well, there's a new baby who gets born into the family. It's a little girl, a baby girl. And at the age of 6 weeks, Paul Adams starts molesting and abusing his 6-week-old daughter, in addition to his other daughter. There are pictures that he puts up on the internet of the abuse, and government officials see them. They're able to track them down, and they are able to arrest him and put him in jail, where he killed himself prior to trial. So that's the Paul Adams story.